After a dismal showing against Syracuse at Madison Square Garden, the 63 UConn Huskies host Coppin State Saturday afternoon at 2 p.m. in Gampel Pavilion. This will be the final game before a 12-day layoff leading into what will be a critical two-game road stretch against Arizona and Auburn. Coppin State 09 is one of the lowest-rated teams in all of Division I, currently ranked 347th out of 351 teams in KenPom, which predicts a 7,855 win for the 89th-ranked Huskies. UConn has been struggling as of late, needing overtime to grab wins over Monmouth and Columbia before the disappointing effort in New York City. This stretch has coincided with the absence of Tariq Gilbert, who injured the same shoulder which kept him out most of last year. We still have no update on Gilbert besides that he's rehabbing and that he needs to make a decision between playing this season through pain or getting surgery again. Gilbert's absence has been a real shame for a Husky roster sorely missing its only true point guard. With so many new guys trying to work together, cohesion has been poor on both sides of the ball. Usually, despite offensive challenges, Kevin Ollie's teams have played great defense. It has looked like this team is capable of doing so, but for too long it disappears and gives up easy chances. This game, hopefully, won't be too eventful. UConn should win comfortably, and a team that needs to gel quickly before a tough two-game road test will get a helpful live rep. We also may get our first chance at seeing a dope Quentin Williams dunk. Fingers crossed. We'll have live updates here for those of you who don't get ESP news or won't have a chance to. Feel free to share any pre-game thoughts or predictions in the comments and stick around to discuss the action. Live updates. First half pre-game. Terry Laurier will be starting the game on the bench, as Ollie decides to start with three guards, Jalen Adams, Christian Vital, Antoine Anderson, and big men Mamadou Diarra and Eric Cobb. Kind of interesting, but I would hardly call it a benching since the stakes here are really fairly low. 2000 we are underway. 14-15 we are not good. Coppin State jumped out to an 80 lead and UConn has 4 turnovers. The Eagles lead 118 right now, with 5 of the Huskies' points coming from Josh Carlton. 1200 UConn briefly tied it up with a Laurier 3 right after the U16, but the Eagles are still ahead 14-11. Coppin State is 48 from 3. 715 the Huskies take the lead 2320, but still look pretty shaky. They have 8 turnovers in the game so far and are failing to get the best possible shot on offensive possessions. 354 UConn is now comfortably ahead, 3,425. Antoine Anderson leads the Huskies with 8 points while Terry Laurier has 6 off the bench. UConn leads, 3,631, and has committed 11 turnovers. This was a terrible half by the Huskies against a terrible team. They should be ashamed to be playing so sloppily and only have a 5-point lead on Coppin State after 20 minutes. Second half 2000 the second half has begun. 15:32 6 straight points from Adams followed by a Laurier 3 has UConn leading comfortably 4,938. Adams and Laurier have 11 points each to tie for the team lead. 11:38 UConn sleepwalking but still ahead, 5,545.